Freeze!
No one escapes my...
Cool it! Freeze! What's the hurry? What's the hurry? What's the hurry? Oh, so sorry.
Try not to.
Cool it! Freeze! Dodge this! Don't get frostbite. Freeze. What's the dodge this? How fortunate. What's the hurry? Quite the find. What's the hurry? What's the hurry? Cool it!
Ahoy there, me!
What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
The key here is consumer psychology.
What's the hurry?
I want a new toy.
Honey, just call me Daddy.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome. Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Ad Astra Abyssosk. Well.
That's not being honest. That's just plain stupid.
Listen, let me tell you.
All tasks have been handed out.
What's the hurry? What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items in.
Don't cry now.
You're lying. I want mommy. The key here.
New stock at Sigu Antiques?
Feel free to take a look around. Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items in. New stock at Sigu Antiques? The key here is consumer psychology.
What's the hurry?
Finally, a seat with a view.
What's the hurry? Freeze! This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this! Cool it! Seems all... The other knights already have their hands full. Catch the wind. Fascinating.
Leaving so soon. Prepare yourself.
Oh, so sorry. Freeze!
No escape.
Dodge this!
Let it rain!
Freeze! Cool it! Dodge this!
Can't run from death.
What's the hurry? Fascinating. What's the hurry? Quite the find. Quite the find.
Stay right there.
Freeze!
Let's end this quickly.
Don't push your luck. This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it!
This is bad.
Dodge this! Freeze!
Yes. This is it. Have a load of this.
How fortunate.
Roast meat fry.
Cool it!
Let's spark things up a little.
Shouldn't get careless.
Freeze!
Eat up! Eat up! Feels hot! Roasted fry!
Cool it! Don't get frostbite. Dodge this!
Through.
What's the hurry?
Frozen.
Freeze!
Crisp.
Don't push your luck. Dodge this!
Stay right there.
Cool it!
Freshness Frozen food.
No one escapes my...
Don't push your luck. Oh, so sorry. Freeze!
I slipped on that cooked food.
Dodge this! Cool it!
I guess this is it.
How fortunate. Windblade! Quite the find.
So, Sucrose, the package you mentioned that you received before, it's not dangerous, is it? You need to be careful when you're opening packages. I once had a friend mail me some research materials, and once I opened it, it let out a stench that could wake the dead. If your package contains anything like that, then maybe you should check with Albedo.
No, this package didn't...
Oh, hey, you two. We're just talking about a strange...
A strange package?
Yes. I believe it's from a Sumeru scholar who came here to study in Mondstadt. It's...
Huh? A package from an academia scholar? Oh, then
there wasn't anything dangerous inside. Just a bunch of strange cards. I think I've seen Timaeus with some similar-looking cards before. So I came to ask him about what they might...
You've seen me with some cards? Maybe those were the test...
No, they didn't look...
Oh, you meant these? Huh.
No, never. Recently, I've been spending all my time up in the mountains working on cultivating pentatonic sweet flowers. Why? Is this an area of research that has started trending in the...
You could definitely say that it's trending, but not as an area of research. It's called Genius Invocation TCG.
Genius Invocation TCG! Yeah, we've been hearing about this game all over the place, but then we didn't know it had made it all the way to Mondstadt. Must be pretty popular, huh?
That's right. The game's been catching on lately. The Yae publishing house in Inazuma has even published a series of light novels based on the game. It starts with a young guy in Sumeru who finds an ancient casket of tomes in the attic. He opens it and it turns out that the Crocodile King was King Deshret's viceroy, who battled an opponent named the Ibis King. During the match, the Crocodile, after being unexpectedly released by the kid, the Crocodile King possesses him.
Timaeus.
Huh? What's wrong, Sucrose?
No. I was just thinking about that time you requested an extension on your progress report deadline,
Well, I did go through a phase recently where I wasn't putting enough focus on...
Well...
Oh? Why is that?
Well, since it's a gift from a researcher I've collaborated with, I thought that I should at least try to learn the rules. That way, I could say that I at least tried to appreciate it.
Oh, right! And since it's a game from Sumeru, who knows? Playing it might even make you smart. Okay, fine. Paimon's... Although, it seems like we can't learn how to play it anytime...
Well, research is... But if you'd like to learn the rules of Genius Invocation TCG, then I'd actually suggest you go to the Cat's Tail. Yep, that's the place. It's where everyone in the community goes to play when they have time. They gather there, trade cards. Trying to learn the rules can be intimidating at first.
Understood. Traveler? Paimon? To be honest, hearing Timaeus talking about the game has also...
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get going!
What's the hurry?
Ad Astra Abyssum.
Take your stick. You'll find.
Welcome to the Cat's Tail. Ah, it's the Traveler and Paimon. Oh, and Sucrose the Alchemist. It's been a while, I'm afraid I've already told you before. Fur from the Cat's Tail staff is not...
Don't worry, Margaret. We're not here for that research...
Sucrose, what kind of experiment...
I just wanted to test out some hypotheses. Actually, Margaret, we're here to learn more about Genius Invocation...
Ah, Genius Invocation TCG. You see, more and more people have been gathering at the Cat's Tail to play, so I thought, why not have a dedicated...
Allow me to interpret. Prince says that the word customer is
My mistake. So it seems I haven't introduced you yet. This is Prince, and...
I'm afraid I must correct you there, ma'am. Only Prince, the strongest and most The average player is incapable of grasping the subtlety and sheer genius behind Prince's every play.
Wow! Another guy you can understand...
How can you use such a crude word as animal to describe the one and only Prince? He is special... Oh? What's that? Shu Yen. In the eyes of the common folk, I look no different than any...
It seems he really is capable...
Seriously, how can he get all of that from a simple meow?
Yes, it was the sacred duels of Genius Invocation, TCG, that formed and cemented our bonds of...
So, playing Genius Invocation...
Somehow...
Anyway, if you'd like to know anything about Genius... Though I'd love to explain more myself, it's time for my daily walk. I'll let Prince play a game with you and walk you through all the rules.
Just as a seasoned warrior can foresee the path of his opponent's sword, so too can I, as a TCG master, predict my That's what Prince...
Oh, Prince doesn't want to play with us, huh? Fine.
I'm sorry, but from the day I met the mighty card master Prince, I swore an oath that my hands would live solely to hold the cards.
If Prince is unwilling to play, then I guess we should look for an alternative.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What is it? I'm pretty busy. Why is it that every player that sets foot in here to play Genius Invocation TCG has to... Seriously, games and drinks don't mix!
What can I say? As the tavern owner, I can't help but feel happy. Anyway, I see you've been working hard, so I thought you could use a break.
Ha! Yeah, what kind of... Oh, why are we letting all these loafers come in here to play Genius Invocation TCG anyway? You know, if drink sales keep going up like this, pretty soon Looks like my first step in destroying Mondstadt's alcohol industry.
My dear, you are quite mistaken. You said it yourself, a clear mind is necessary to win. Prince speaks the truth, Diona. Not only is the spread of Genius Invocation TCG no obstacle to your goal of destroy-
Could it really?
Sure, why not? Alrighty then, our 2 customers are waiting to learn.
But Shu Yan is destined-
Shuyan, drink mixing, now.
Okay.
Ooh, all right. Okay, let's go through the rules.
Deck?
Yes? You should have built a deck. What's with the blank stares? Come on. Don't tell me you came to learn Genius Invocation.
That's right. We have some cards that I received from a
Yeah. You're gonna... Okay, let me think. To learn the game... Oh, that reminds me. A few days ago, when I was closing up for the night, I noticed a customer had left a couple of character cards.
Are you sure that's okay?
It's already been a few days, and he still hasn't come back to claim them. Who knows? Oh, okay, yeah, I got them here with me. You know, just in case the customer came looking for them. All right, so now we have 2 character cards. Yep. So, are you ready to start? All right, then let's begin. Welcome to the world of Genius Invocation TCG. Simply put, this is a game where you control character cards to duke it out. Once you've defeated all of your opponent's character cards, victory. Now then, you're gonna need a character on the field to start.
Let's go.
First, we roll 8 elemental dice at the start of every round. These dice correspond to elemental energy. We'll be spending these dice to perform actions. Once the roll phase is over, you'll enter the action phase. During the action phase, you can spend elemental dice to perform various actions. Of course, the most common action is to use character skills. Not bad. You just made your first attack. During the action phase, both sides will take turns making their move. After you use a skill to attack your opponent, it's their... And as you can see, once the enemy finishes... Now, these are Omni-Element dice. They can be spent on any move regardless of the... So, we're gonna use them to pay for the Pyro dice. That was pretty good. That's one opponent down for the... But the game has only just begun. As much as we'd like to attack again, seems like we've run... In that case, after you end round, you won't be able to do anything else this round. And once everyone chooses end round, we can move on to the next... All right! Here we are, and a fresh new round means time to roll the dice again. That's how we're gonna get the elemental energy. Ooh, that's some terrible luck. Well, there's no way we'll be able to use Diluc's skill now. But don't worry, situations like these are why we have the option to, once per round, you can select all the dice that you don't like and re-roll them. When the action phase begins, the player who first chose end round in the previous round takes their turn first. This means that since you finished first the last round, you'll be the first to start this round. Alrighty then, let's learn a little bit about energy. Each time you use a skill, your character will gain 1 energy. Once Diluc's energy is full, he can use a powerful elemental burst. But never mind. Let's start with a normal attack. Diluc's normal attack only needs 1 pyro die and 2 other dice of any type. In any case, your normal attack needs fewer pyro dice than your elemental skill. Now we have 3 energy, plus we have enough. It's time to use your power.
Time for retribution!
In an actual game of Genius Invocation TCG, you need to use multiple... Next up, it's time for your second character card, Kaya, to take... Oh, it seems like any move by Kaya is gonna cost quite a lot of cryo dice. When you deal cryo damage, you'll cause your target to be affected by cryo.
Dodge this!
Good! Now our opponent is affected by cryo. This is a good different types of elemental damage affect enemies with different elements. When a character is affected by certain an elemental reaction will be triggered. At the moment, your opponent is affected by cryo, so we should try and use a pyro skill on them. Looks like, oh, that reminds me. Both sides must have one active character, while others are considered Normally, we can only use the active characters. Now, if we want to use the skills of our standby character, in this case, we'll have to switch to D. You can spend one elemental die of any kind to switch a standby character to the active.
Let's go.
Switching characters is an action, just like using a skill. Most skills can only target the active character. As you can see, your opponent just attacked D-Luke. Alright then, now that D-Luke is our active character, it's time to use his skill. Because the opponent is already affected by cryo, dealing pyro damage triggers the melt. When triggered, melt increases damage dealt by 2. This will allow you to deal loads of damage in one go! Haha! Genius invocation. Next up, let's learn how to use card types other than character cards. These cards are all known as action cards. Each time a match starts, you have to draw 5 action cards to form your starting hand. Uh-oh. Looks like we don't have any elemental dice we can spend to make an attack. Seriously? We still don't have any usable dice even after that reroll? Well, never mind. Even in cases like this, we can still attack. Don't underestimate action cards. They can grant all kinds of support and buffs to your active... So playing this action card will require 2 of these. See the symbol? Yeah, that means you'll need to play elemental dice of the same type. Some other cards will cost you these instead. The cost requirements for these are much more lenient. You can spend any kind of elemental dice. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, though. For now, just play this action card. So, playing an action card from your hand is a form of fast action. Fast actions do not end your current turn. Simply put, you can continue to act even after playing an action card. Well then. But wait, Diluc's elemental skill costs 3 pyro. Well, not a problem. This is where we can use a Mord. By discarding 1 card from your hand, you can convert 1 elemental die into the element of your current and this card isn't useful right now. So, we might... Sometimes, you won't be able to perform any actions you want to because you didn't roll the elemental dice. Ingenious invocation, TCG. Keeping up a constant flow of combat is much more important. In this case, well, let's just take all these useless cards and use them for elemental tuning. Just like playing cards from your hand. Elemental, come on, hurry up! Use elemental tuning to get yourself 3 pyro dice. Would you look at that? Finally, we because you have the white... Now comes the final part! Oh yeah! In a real match, you can make adjustments to your... At this time, we can select any number of cards in our hand to shuffle back into the draw pile, and then draw the same number of new cards. Once you have confirmed any adjustments you wish to make to your starting hand, both players have to select their starting active character at this... Oh boy, this one's a real doozy. We gotta take it out. Let's see how you do this time. Remember, start by selecting your initial starting character.
Let's go.
Look at you! You sure are getting the hang of these rolls. You can preview your opponent's actions. I mean, that is to say, you can read their intent. Check it out. So here's where you can see all your opponent's intentions for this round. All your opponent's intended actions for the round will be listed here in order. Reference this to come up with effective countermeasures and easily defeat your opponent. Well then, that's the end of the tutorial. You're on your... Wait. Every time you hit an end phase, you get to draw 2 cards from your action. Remember, you have to make use of both your elemental dice and your...
Ready when you are.
All right, cool. Those are the What we just played was an adventure challenge designed specially for new players. Genius Invocation TCG can be played in duel mode, where each player brings 3 character cards, or in adventure challenge mode, with a fixed deck, but the rules are all the same. As long as you understand the basics, then you should be able to take on...
Although I feel there are still many details to grasp.
That was quite the detailed explanation. I didn't know the Cat's Tail's famous mixologist had such an eclectic...
What? Oh, when did you get...
I stepped in while you were in the middle of your explanation. I hope I didn't dampen the mood.
You snuck in without making a Anyway, what are you doing here?
The Cat's Tail is a player in Mondstadt's alcohol industry. Naturally, I'm here today to discuss a few items of business with...
Too bad she just left. But if you head off...
Never mind, it's nothing urgent. In fact, I think I'm now more interested...
Wait! This card? It's Diluc's character card!
Although I have some degree of experience with Genius Invocation TCG...
A customer left it behind a few days ago. But he wasn't even
Oh? And what sort of...
He wasn't wearing an eye patch, okay? He had a light complexion and a super serious look on his face.
Eye patch?
Ugh, I was trying to give the opposite description.
Don't worry. Somehow,
So, what about the Diluc character card?
I don't mind. It's just a card with my image.
I didn't expect Diluc to be familiar with Genius Invocation TC.
The game has been catching on lately. It's hard to go anywhere without hearing it mentioned. Every now and then, I'll sit down and play a game with the customers in Angel's Share. I was hoping we could play a game, but this issue of someone leaving a character card with... It's getting late, and someone has some explaining to do. Good. Then I'll take my leave.
You know where the door is. Uh-oh. Guard captain.
I hope Kaya will be alright. Well, now that we are familiar with the rules.
Ooh, 2 new players having their first ever duel. But in order to play an official duel, remember, a complete deck has to have 3 character cards and 30...
Then, let's use my cards. These were mixed in with all the others I had received. And now, it looks like we each have the Kaya, Diluc, and Sucrose character cards. So take your time. I look forward...